guys, today I'm going to be performing a shave with my new Mongoose that I got from Maggard. I've wanted one of these for a long time and I kind of held off because of the price, but I've heard so many good things about them. Everybody says the same thing. It was costly, but I really liked it. I really like it, and so it was well worth it. So I saw them on Maggard and they didn't last long, and I grabbed one, and I guess now they're selling them on Straight Razor Designs. I'm sure they're out there. Always coming out with different ones. This one is the satin finish. I don't know what the name of this handle is. It's knurled. It's a very, very heavy razor, heavy handle I should say. I'm not used to that. We'll see how that goes. But it's a beautiful piece of machinery. Just really nice to look at. And I did want to mention also that it comes with an insert from Mongoose that talks about the kind of blades that you can use. And I'm going to read that to you in just a second. Also, you can see they have a website. That's mongooserazors.com, I believe. I'll read that because the camera may not be. Yep, mongooserazors.com. The blades you can use with that are Feather Artist Club Professional, Professional Super, and Pro Guard. So those are the three from Feather, but not the light, professional light blades from Feather. You can't use those. Also the Kai Captain Sharp blade. I guess it's just called Kai Captain. It's the sharper of the two. There's the Captain Titan Mild and the Captain Titan Mild Pro Touch MG Guarded. So those are called the guarded blades. It says the Dorco blades of the SE style do not fit this. So I believe that that's 7 different types of blades. There's actually an online retailer called tryablade.com, and you could order a Feather sampler pack for the, I said Feather. You can order a sampler pack for the Mongoose. There's a Feather also. For the Artist Club. You can order a pack for the Mongoose. It'll have one of each of the 7 blades that will fit into the Mongoose, and you can also get individual blades if you like on that site as well. Haven't done any business with them. I don't know anything about them. I only mention it because someone had posted it in one of the comment threads on the groups, and that's an easy way to tell which blades fit in the razor if you don't have this card that came with the razor. Obviously I have that, so that's really helpful. Just wanted to go over the razor really fast before I shave with it. I've got to go in the shower. I've got a good 3 days growth here, so it's going to go well. This is a 3-piece razor. So you just unscrew the handle. And I've got a Feather, I've got a Captain Mild blade today that I'm going to use. I got some of those with the razor itself, and then I also got some more on BST along with Feather SS non-folding razor. That's a whole different thing, but that'll accept those mild blades also. So we unscrew the handle. We've got 2 pieces here, and you can see that there are 2 openings in the bottom, and there are 2 slots here on the top part of the head, and those slots are where the blade is going to sit or rest. Let me grab this blade here. They come in a dispenser, the blades. I've pulled one out. In another video I talked about on the Artist Club how you can slide the blade into the razor without touching it. On this one you cannot. So here I've got the sharp edge of the blade up. I've got the little tabs there. I'm going to try and do this so that you can see it on the camera without cutting myself. So let's see if I can get that going. Give me 1 second here. And here we are. Here's the tabs. I'll just get that on there and then I'll show. Oh, that's why I'm not doing it right now. Boy. First time, bear with me. This is my inaugural shave. And there you can see the blade fits right on those tabs. We get the other part of the head. Put it right over there. There we go. It's all snapped together. You can see the blade exposure is fairly minimal, which is typical on these type razors on the Feather Artist Club and some of the other similar style razors. The blade exposure is fairly minimal. Put the handle back on. And I'm ready to get my shave on. So I'll see you guys after my shower. Okay, well, I've taken my shower and I'm ready to shave with my Mongoose today. Just wanted to show you real quick what I'm using. I've got my Art of Shaving Ocean Kelp line today. So there's the pre-shave gel. Talked about this in another video. It's very nice. It's a little different than the oil that I've used from them in the past. much easier to use. I'll be using this post-shave ocean kelp at the end of my shave, obviously. I've got the ocean kelp cream today from the Art of Shaving. And finally, in my G12 scuttle, where I made some nice warm lather, I'm using my Muley synthetic silver tip brush. So having said all that, I'm going to get a little bit of warm water on the razor and a little bit of alum on my fingertips. I'm going to see what we can do with this razor. Well, it's similar to the Artist Club in my opinion, in that you really can't tell whether it's doing a good job of taking off hair or not, but it is. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's doing a great job. But the problem is, when I first got my Artist Club, I found out that it doesn't seem like it is, so then you apply some pressure and that causes all kinds of problems. This thing is very nice. The weight of the razor doesn't bother me. Yeah, I've been away from a DE style razor for so long, and I've forgotten about the issues trying to get under your nose. I also forgotten that this is, again, the style of razor where you have to rinse it, especially when I have this much growth. I'm used to being able to just go with my shavettes and my straights without having to rinse them as often. But this here, you have to. So, this is very nice. Does a nice job. And really, it's very smooth and effortless, I must say. I'm a little surprised. I'm expecting more of a DE experience, but it's actually very smooth and easy to use. I'm not noticing any irritation. Of course, I had really good prep today. I actually put on the pre-shave and I used some of the cream on my head and my face. I shaved my head, I let the cream sit on my face, and then when I was done shaving my head, I put some warm water on my face and kind of rubbed the cream in for a while, and then put more cream on top of that with the brush, and so that really softened my beard up nicely. This area here always gives me problems. It grows in different directions, kind of like weeds, and it's difficult to deal with. So I'll have to come back and clean that up, I'm sure, but the other areas I should be fine. Not hard to find the angle with this razor either. Really, just put it against your face and just lean it in until you feel the blade, and there you go. So there's our first pass, and yep, really nice everywhere except down in this area here. I'll have to hit that again, but the other areas, I mean, I'll run over with the razor, but I've got to say that this is really, I don't even need to get anything in these areas. It's fantastic. So I'm going to do a second pass, and then I'll come back and talk. I'm going to clean up, obviously, these areas from my head shave in the back. But this thing is definitely a winner. I really like it, and I just wanted to, do my first shave on video. I've got to mention someone. I'm going to look that up and get back to you guys. There was someone that I wanted to mention that asked for me to do my first shave with this on video. So I got to look through my phone and find that. But I'll be back after my second pass and have some closing comments. Okay, well, that shave went really well. Um, and I just wanted to do my post and talk for a minute about the products that I used today. Obviously, Mongoose. Really like it. Home run. Is it worth the money? I don't know. I think for me it's a great razor. It's kind of costly, but I really like it a lot. It's much different than any other razor that I've used. Very efficient, very easy to use. Unlike a straight razor or a shavette, really there's not a lot of difficulty here, but yet it does the job really well. And of course I used the mild blades today. I've never used those blades before, the Kai mild. So that may have had a significant impact on my shave as well. Just for the record, I used my head blade 4-blade for my head, ATX. I do use a shavette, and I think that I'm going to try using this thing next time on my head. I used it just on some touch-up spots that I normally touch up with the shavette and on the back here, and no issues there. So I'm going to give that a try with the Mongoose next go around. Again, Muley silver tip synth brush, fantastic. Got this on BST, and I can't say enough good things about it. A synthetic brush is nice in that it dries really quickly. This thing's almost dry. It's really soft and doesn't require a lot of care. You don't have to soak it or anything before the shave, so I like that a lot. I did use the Auto Shaving Ocean Kelp line. Obviously, we talked about that. There's the cream. I used the pre, and I'm going to use the aftershave lotion right now on my face and head. And I wanted to mention also that on today's shave, I did not need to use the styptic. And for me, that's kind of rare. I always have some kind of area, especially under here, and I've got nothing. And I'm really surprised at that. So that went really well. This area here is not nearly BBS, and generally speaking, it's not. I only went 2 passes today, and so I probably could have gotten a little bit closer. But, I can shave again tomorrow, and I don't want to have any kind of irritation. So I'm going to use this stuff here. I'll show it to you in a second. It's a little bit on the thinner side, which I like. Goes on really nicely. It's got a very nice, pleasant scent to it. And that's going to do it. Just a wonderful shave today. Thank you guys for watching. Questions, comments, you want to tell me that I've got some disgusting thing on my face, go ahead. See you guys next time. Have a great day. I just wanted to add that I mentioned it earlier. Francisco Tomasini had asked me to video my first shave with the Mongoose, and so I want to say, hey Francisco, thanks for the suggestion. Appreciate it.